This is Philly Folk Scene. My name is Ray Naylor, and this is WPPM FM in Philadelphia. Time to introduce my guests, and I'm going to start with Ben Drake. Ben, why don't you introduce everybody that's here, but you also have other band members that are not, so you talk about that too.
Sure. As Ray said, my name is Ben Drake. My wife Sarah is here singing with us, and our good friend John Chin is going to play the violin today with us. We're a family band from the Philadelphia area. My dad plays lead guitar, my brother plays drums, my cousin plays bass, and then we also have some family friends who also play guitar with us, Yuri Frazier and Daryl Jennings. Daryl, there you are.
So it's family and friends
band.
Yes.
I forgot to say the family's names. Is that okay? Kevin Kelly plays the bass, Luke Drake plays the drums, and Dave Drake, Father Dave, plays lead guitar.
Now, you call your band a hyper folk rock family band. I know the family part. What do you mean by the hyper folk?
So the origin of the band started out as kind of like a zany, acoustic, goofy act with my cousins and myself, and we kind of kept some of that hyper energy into some of our music, and it sort of evolved into more of a folky feel. Mm-hmm. But we leave the hyper in there because people like it and ask about it. So.
And how long have you been a band? Anybody can talk to.
I would say we started in 2013, kind of just joking around. Played our first show at Temple in end of January.
Right.
January, February 2013, and then it kind of just rolled on from there.
Okay. Tell you what, let's listen to what you guys sound like.
Sure. Kissing younger ladies in Hickory when you're 50. It's only acceptable if you coach basketball. Hackman, don't listen to those men, they're trying to get you down. You're gonna make it in this one-horse town. Say hello to Chester, and say goodbye to Chester. No one is more important than the other. Gold jumpers, short shorts, tight tank tops too. That's a real wing dinger, I got married in that suit. Welcome to Indiana basketball. The crowd cries, we want you here, Chitwood. Hackman, welcome to Indiana basketball. The crowd cries, we want you here, Chitwood. Don't get caught watching the paint dry. 4, 3, 2, 1, let her fly. I play, coach stays, he goes, I go. Hop his head on steep, and he's found out in the snow. And David put his hand in the bag and took a stone and slung it a stone, and he slung it, and it struck the Philistine on the head, and he fell to the ground, oh man. Hackman, welcome to Indiana basketball. The crowd cries, we want you here, Chitwood. Hackman, welcome to Indiana basketball. The crowd cries, we want you here, Chitwood. Take it, John. Hackman, welcome to Indiana basketball. The crowd cries, we want you here, Chitwood. Hackman, welcome to Indiana basketball. The crowd cries, we want you here, Chitwood.
And what was the name of that?
That song's called "We Want Jimmy," and it's actually about the movie Hoosiers with Gene Hackman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we like to sing about movies we like too. Just we're that passionate.
Part of
about
the hyper part of our band.
But yeah, that blends into the hyper part. Yeah.
What are the different, like today we had a trio. Are there other configurations of the band?
So Sarah and I just played in the Boston area, and we did a duet show just because everyone was super busy, but we still wanted to go up because we love going up there. And so we play as a duet sometimes. We'll play with John, the three of us, and then we just add people from there, bass, guitar, anyone who can make it out. It's just kind of a fun thing for all of us to do.
Lots of combinations.
Yep.
Have come by.
How about songwriting? Who does that?
I do a lot of that with Sarah, and I just
a lot of it happens in our kitchen.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
we'll be playing it, and
It's funny. I set up the attic because I thought it would be like a cool place to write music, but it just sounds best in the kitchen. So that's where we play music.
Right.
And do band members help arrange the songs?
Yeah, so I'll make the skeleton of the song and have lyrics and a basic song structure. And then we'll just all get together and play and add what we'd like to it. So,
okay.
Yep.
Now you mentioned you like movies and you write some songs. You wrote a song called Harrison.
Yeah.
About Harrison Ford, about the movie The Fugitive.
Yes. Yeah.
Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee. Where did that song come from?
So I don't know if you've noticed this. If you ever stay in a hotel, The Fugitive is always on TV, no matter what. Yeah, so you can find it every channel. Yeah, so I don't know. I just kind of grew up watching that. If we were ever lucky enough to go to a hotel on vacation or something, or we bought the DVD, and my brother and I must have watched it a million times, and my cousins love it too. So we just one day started getting in the spirit of
I think it comes from inside jokes of you guys memorizing so many of the lines from that movie and then turning them into lyrics of a song.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then every once in a while we'll play a show and someone just really likes that movie or The Patriot or The Mask of Zorro. Those are other films,
It's what we have songs about.
Yeah. Well, I was reading the lyrics of that. Isn't there a lyric referencing the when he jumped over the waterfall or something?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep, into the sewer.
Into the sewer. Yep.
I'll tell you what, let's hear something else.
All right. This song is called Feathers. Sipping summer nights on the front porch with my lover, cherishing these months although humid and depressed with the fall is her favorite after all. She deserves it. Well, maybe we can be happy. We can fly higher than the pine trees, but lower than the sun, and that way help will come when our wings give up and our feathers drop to the earth. It's an awful surprise to spill wine in your eyes. One burns as you dry the other. We're waiting on rain to wash away pain. Our neighbor is offering water. Well, the fall is her favorite after all. She deserves it. Well, maybe we can be happy. We can fly higher than the pine trees. We're lower than the sun, and that way help will come when our wings give up and our feathers drop to the earth. Well, there's a red-tailed fox coming right towards us. He says, hey there, I know your secret. There's an 8-point buck saying, yo, what's up? I'm a dad now, my doe is pregnant. And there's a big black bear giving us a stare, saying, patience, it'll get better. I see a couple honeys too nervous to live. Oh, wake up, kids. There's a place for a finch. There's a place for a finch. Well, maybe we can be happy. We can fly higher than pine trees, but lower than the sun, and that way help will come when our wings give up and our feathers drop. Well, maybe we can be happy. We can fly higher than the pine trees, but lower than the sun, and that way help will come when our wings give up and our feathers drop to the earth.
Nice.
Thank you.
Ben, do you normally sing the lead and Sarah does the harmony?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Normally, I did write one song for her and our friend Cheryl to sing together, and we're starting to write some more songs where Sarah will have the lead and I'll do the backup. Kind of, or not. Yeah.
Traditionally, I'm the backup by choice, but starting to branch out.
Yeah.
I was looking on your website, and one of the videos that you guys have is a really cool animation. Who did that?
Oh, so Sarah and I did that. Are you referring to Odysseus or?
Well, I don't know.
Was it paper cutout
yes,
animation?
paper cutout.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did a few of those, but one that we really liked and we were proud of was Odysseus, about the hero Odysseus.
Yeah, one of the earliest songs that you wrote, and then we...
we wrote it together.
Well, I guess we wrote that a little bit together, because I was an English major, and I had some of the fact-checking going on, but...
Sarah's an artist, and she cut out all the paper and made all the characters there, and then we did stop animation. Yeah,
it's very rough, but it was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben, you mentioned that you went to... Sarah and you went to Massachusetts. So my question is, do you get a chance to tour out of the Philadelphia area much?
We do when we can, as very DIY kind of. So we don't go on like week-long tours around the country or anything, but we do we have a lot of friends up in the Boston area, so we'll go up there maybe once or twice a year. We've gone to Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, and we've played in New Jersey a bunch and New York, and we're playing in New York twice this summer. So so when we can, but normally definitely just around the Philly area.
And last year you played at the Folk Festival.
Yeah, it was so much fun. That was awesome. And I was telling you before, we had just had a baby and we brought her. So we really just stayed for that and maybe like a few other acts. And, after like 4 hours, we were kind of like, I think we need to go to bed as fast as we can. But it was a great experience. We loved it. Yeah.
You have several albums, right?
We have 2. Yeah, and we're working on our 3rd right now. But our latest one, we recorded at Forge Recording in Orland, Pennsylvania, and Ron DiSilvestro produced that. He's a great guy and a great friend. And the album is called Before You Were Born, basically just about things and thoughts that we were going through before our daughter was born.
Okay. I'm going to ask you guys to play one more song for us.
Sure. I just need to tune up.
Absolutely.
Here, so I don't know if there's something maybe you want to ask John or...
John, how long have you been playing fiddle?
Oh, probably fiddle probably would only be about 10 years, but I've probably played violin now for almost 20 years. So I originally started as a classically trained.
I was going to say, have you played classically?
Yeah, I originally started playing classical music, but kind of learned how to play fiddle after learning how to play the guitar, because a lot of the scales from the guitar, when translated to a violin, come out as the fiddle. Well,
there's a duo called The Last Chance, and they're going to be in here, I think, in August.
Oh, great.
So it's Jack with guitar and banjo, and I'm blanking on names. And the other member of the band, of the duo, Ingrid, here we go, plays fiddle, and she started classically. And I remember asking her, was it hard at all to switch from classical to folky fiddle?
I mean, I think that it is a lot of fun because it allows you to add a dimension of kind of experimentation, and it kind of takes a limit off, and it allows you to write music too, which I find really exciting.
Okay, I think we're tuned up.
All right. This last song is called Jeremiah. When I was younger, I somehow befriended a man who looked like he was a killer. Told me he'd pay me just to look after his overgrown grass and greenery. And as I got closer, I realized he was older than he imagined or pretended to be. And as I got closer, I could smell the odor from all the guilt that he hid by the sea. Oh, Jeremiah said I was welcome anytime I wanted coffee. I'd sit and listen, hear all of his sins, tell him I'd pray and I'd say I was sorry. We would go driving, mostly through Gloucester, to look at the ocean or pick up groceries. Those days were quiet, cranky and silent, splitting a sandwich, covering stress. Or some days were free and he would be crying, explaining his life and how it was a mess. And some days near Christmas we would be laughing at the tree lighting before the blood test. Oh, Jeremiah said I was welcome anytime I wanted coffee. I'd sit and listen, hear all of his sins, tell him I'd pray and I'd say I was sorry. And in the end, times were hard with pain. His beard grew out, his voice would strain. Dragons and skulls tattooed to his arms, stretched regret links to his charm. We watched a train cut through the yard, the tracks were laid across his heart. I heard him bellow before he died, I deserve this, I have lied. And then he whispered in my ear all the things that were unclear. How the cancer took his wife, why he lost control of life, and how the ocean became blue, why the moon waits up for you. How we're rushing through our time like we're running from a crime. Oh, Jeremiah said I was welcome anytime I wanted coffee. I'd sit and listen, hear all of his sins, tell him I'd pray and I'd say I was sorry. Oh, Jeremiah said I was welcome anytime I wanted coffee. I'd sit and listen, hear all of his sins, tell him I'd pray and I'd say I was sorry.
That's great.
Thank you.
You guys sound really good together.
Thanks, Ray.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You got any gigs coming up the next month or so you want to mention?
Yeah. I'd like to just mention a previous gig that we just played at the Boot and Saddle with the Naked Sun. And they're an awesome local band. So if anyone's listening out there, you should check those guys out.
We have a gig in Doylestown.
We have a gig in, before that we're playing at Sylvana, New York, July 24th, I believe. Might want to double check that. That's in New York. And then August 4th in Doylestown at Puck. It's right downtown. We're playing with Shalom Mukamuri, and he's a awesome songwriter. And what's the other one? August 12th at Rockwood in New York. So that's pretty much it for the summer so far. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to mention that you guys are part of the Philadelphia Music Co-op that the Philadelphia Folk Song Society runs, and we've had a number of co-op members. Maybe the band that you just previously mentioned.
The Naked Sun.
Naked Sun.
Yep.
And maybe we can get them on here sometime.
Yeah.
Be great.
People want to learn about you and your music. What would be the best way for them to do that?
Our website, which is also a Bandcamp, is just instantbingojam.com. So instantbingojam.com. You can find our music there. We're also on Spotify, Facebook, facebook.com/instantbingo. And
Instagram is just Instant Bingo.
Yep.
Instant Bingo, one word.
And we have a Twitter that we're working on. It's, it's up and coming, yeah. So that's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ben, John, Sarah, thank you very much
for
coming on.
Thank you for having us.